What's going on, everybody? It's Afro Think Tank. White woman tries to explain to racist Alabama residents why redistricting is a bad thing because she is totally disgusted by the comment section of many videos discussing what happened in Alabama as the white politicians wanted to has redistrict the state in order to take away representation from black people. You see, white people use race when it's convenient for them, when they get the leg up, when they're on top, when they're the ones dominating. But when they have to be brought down to an even playing field, and that even playing field means that they have to compete, whether politically, economically, with anybody else, all of a sudden, they have to say, no, we can't dictate decisions based on race. We're all the same people. Therefore, anything that we white people do, because we are the default, you guys just have to do it with us. You see, white people, they place institutions and systems utilizing race, giving them the advantage. And then they pretend like they didn't do it. And then they complain at those other people, hey, why they are not coming up? Why are their communities like this? Why don't they have this and that? Remaining willfully ignorant that the reason why all these other people are having such a hard time economically, socially, or when it comes to academia is because their people instituted policies that purposely disenfranchised them and discriminated against them, giving you, the white person, a leg up that most of the times that white person has never taken advantage of. And then they wonder why they're sitting there poor, right, and being disenfranchised themselves because the people they vote for don't do shit for them either. But tell them that those people over there are bad. So make sure you vote with us, the rich white persons in suits who wants to be discriminatory towards black people and brown people, because God forbid any of those black people or brown people get in positions of power and control and change the culture of politics or change or dismantle the system that is causing all the discrimination within the country. What would happen if too many black people got in positions of power and just, did things a humanistic way, fair way? Because these people don't want to compete on a fair playing field, because that means they would have to try. That means they would have to overcome obstacles. They don't want to do that. They want to sit on the foundation that white supremacy has built for them, and they want to pretend like racism doesn't exist. They want to close their eyes, they want to cover their ears, and they want to be comfortable and move forward. They don't want to talk about racism. They don't want to talk about systematic racism. They don't want to talk about discrimination, and they don't want to feel guilty for wanting to be racist and wanting white supremacy to thrive so they can continue to be comfortable. Anyway, I want you to listen to what this white woman got to say. You tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
There has been much discussion online about what the corrupt, racist politicians in the state of Alabama and other states are trying to do. The comment sections of some of the posts look like coagulated bacon grease sitting next to your grandmother's stove. This state is so full of uneducated, racist white people. So I'm going to try to explain some things to you like a 5-year-old, because that's the level of intelligence a bunch of y'all have. Your comments are riddled with stupidity. Number one, I've seen comments that say, talking about the maps, them trying to get the maps redrawn. The comment says, good, people shouldn't be using race to draw the maps so that the black people get an advantage. Do you realize that the reason the issue came up is because the state of Alabama used race to discriminate against black people with the maps? That was the whole reason the case had to go before the Supreme Court. Why there was a ruling made that, yes, the state of Alabama is intentionally discriminating against black people, because black people make up a third of our population, and they deserve representation. 1.3 million black people. And y'all are trying to say, no, they don't deserve to have a candidate, a representative of their choice. No. Number two, I've seen comments that say nobody's trying to take away your right to vote. Okay, yet. And for you white women out there saying it, you better wake the fuck up, because after they get through doing what they're trying to do, they coming for your ass. Because that's how it works. What this is trying to do is not take away a right to vote. It's try to take away a right for a vote to count for a person of their choosing. Typically, black people vote Democratic. Not always, but typically. So, drawing the lines in proportion to the population of an area allows the people there to cast a vote for their chosen candidate and them to be elected and able to represent these people. They can still vote, and their vote will count for who they want it to count for. If the maps go back to how they were, they can vote, but guess what? They don't get to choose their candidate. Their candidate is chosen for them, and that's not right. People should be able to choose their own representation. You know, there's a little saying, taxation without representation. That's what that is when you don't get to have a candidate of your choice. Before, the Democrats only had one district. We had one black representative. So when the maps were redrawn after the Supreme Court said, hey, Alabama, you're racist as fuck, there was a second district. So those people, which is a majority black population, got to have a representative of their choice. And let me ask you this. What is so wrong with someone wanting a representative who looks like them, who understands their experiences? Because y'all white motherfuckers don't. You don't want to. You don't want to see what other people endure. Your racism is just driving you, and it is just appalling. What is so wrong with someone else having equality? Oh, I know what it is. You've had the power and the privilege and your supremacy in your whiteness for so long that equality is like oppression to you. Black people don't want to take anything from you. They just want to have their own rights. And why are you so goddamn greedy with rights? It does not hurt you for black people, immigrants, and other people to have rights. I see so many of y'all talk about the Constitution. You don't give a fuck about the Constitution. What you care about is having power over other people because it gives you some sort of validation. You ain't shit if you need to oppress and hurt other people to feel validated. What is wrong with you? We will not stand for it. And it's a goddamn shame that you enjoy it.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
and follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.